Welcome to Once in a Blue Moon. I'm your favorite faceless melanated mystic, guided by spirit and always on divine timing. You didn't land here by accident, so let's tap in and see what the cards have for you today. We'll channel 9 tarot cards to show the warning, what's it about, what triggered it, what happens if ignored, and what's possible if actually heard. And the Kipper cards to clarify who or what is involved and where this is all headed in real life. Oh, and just a little heads up, once we hit one of our next big milestones, I'll start choosing random comments for a free reading at the end of the future videos. So if this message finds you, let me know in the comments and you just might be next. So let's tap in. So as you can tell by the title, this is your warning. And Spirit is raising his voice now because the whispers were being ignored. First, we have the Fool card reversed, clarified by the False Person card. The Fool card reverse is saying you're about to make a reckless decision. You've been moving fast, maybe ignoring your intuition or trusting someone who's not solid. And Spirit says slow down. This isn't the time to lead blindly. And with False Person, someone is not who they say they are. And that charming energy, that perfect opportunity is all a setup. Next is the Three of Swords, clarified by the message of concern. And the Three of Swords is saying the truth already hurt once. Don't let it hurt again. And you're still recovering from a betrayal or disappointment, but something familiar is reappearing. Are you really healed? Are you repeating the pattern? With the message of concern, you may receive a call, DM, or hear something that triggers this all over again. And it's not drama, it's divine warning. Next, we have the Devil and Imprisonment card. With the Devil upright, what are you attached to that's draining you? This could be a person, a toxic mindset, a habit, or even emotional addiction. And Spirit says it's gripping you tighter than you're admitting. With the imprisonment here, you're not free, not energetically or spiritually, and the longer you stay in this cycle, the harder it will be to break out later. Next, we have the Knight of Cups, reversed in courtship. And the Knight of Cups reversed means the offer isn't real. Someone's coming in love bombing, promise making, and looking good, but their energy doesn't match their words. This could be a returning ex, a manipulative friend, or a tempting quote-unquote deal. With the courtship card here, yep, this is a romance or emotional intimacy with hidden intentions. Protect your heart, please. The Seven of Swords and the Journey cards are next. The Seven of Swords is saying you know the truth, you just don't want to face it. And the mask is slipping and Spirit already showed you the signs. This warning isn't new and it's just louder than this time. And with the journey, some of you need to leave. Whether it's physical, emotionally, or energetic, distance is your protection. Next is Four of Cups and despair. With the Four of Cups, you've been ignoring your intuition. You felt off, bored, and disconnected. But instead of resting or reassessing, you've been tolerating it. And Spirit says that's not empathy. It's your soul telling you to move. And with the despair, if you keep ignoring this, you'll burn out emotionally, mentally, maybe even financially, but please be careful. Next is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and occupation. With the Wheel of Fortune being in reverse, if you stay in this cycle, expect the same pain. This is your last warning before the wheel spins again. And do you really want to repeat this lesson? Or are you ready to close the loop? And with the occupation, this could relate to your job, creative work, or what you're building. Are you selling somewhere Spirit's trying to shift you out of? And please don't do that. Now, death and change is here. The death card here means the change is happening with or without your permission. And Spirit isn't asking anymore, it's pushing you into transformation. You can resist it and suffer or surrender and evolve. And change is the major shift. Home, identity, job, or relationship. It's all on the table. This is the storm before the rebirth. Last is the Star and Great Fortune card, which is an awesome way to end this. The star means the hope is still alive, but only if you move with it. And you can heal, you can rise, you can be free, but you have to listen. And this warning isn't fear, it's grace in disguise. And with the Great Fortune, everything you want is still available to you, but it's on the other side of the decision you've been avoiding. Now, the final message from Spirit is you've been ignoring and the nudges, and you've tolerated too much. You've held on to things that are actively hurting you, and this is not a threat, it's a grace period. And Spirit is giving you one last moment to choose alignment before the next chapter begins. And this is your warning, and this is your chance, and this is your call to action. With that being said, thank you for taking the time out with me today, and continue to take the time out for yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.
It's giving boss bitch. It's giving boss bitch. It's giving bad bitch. Never ever play me like I'm ass.